I'd like to start with Jon Jones. Jon, for a lot of your career, people have been talking about you fighting in New York, Madison Square Garden. To finally be here, days away from doing it, what does the emotions feel like right now?
Oh, it just feels great. What's up, New York? How we doing? How we doing, New York? Let's hear you. Woo! It feels great to be here. It's always been a dream of mine to fight at the Garden, and I'd be lying if I said this fight didn't just feel different. It's a very special thing. New York has some of the best fans in the world, and I'm glad to be able to give you guys what you want to see.
Earlier this week, you made it pretty clear you were upset with Stipe Miocic calling you a bitch on the Countdown episode. Why exactly were you so upset by that?
You know, I feel like Stipe has this. You know, everyone likes first responders. You know, and I actually respect men and women in the armed forces and law enforcement, things like that. And so I made it a point to try to be very respectful to him. And there's been two scenarios now. First scenario, he said, my kids will never look at me like I'm an asshole. That was a direct attack to me and my family and my relationship with my kids. Second attack was him calling me a bitch. And so the respect is a little bit out the window, and we'll see that on Saturday.
Would you describe this fight as personal to you now?
Excuse me?
Would you describe this as personal to you now, this fight?
It's very personal to me, yes.
For you, Stipe, are you kind of surprised to hear his reaction to that? And do you even feel like you want to apologize for some of those things you said?
I mean, yeah, I don't remember saying when my kids look. I don't remember saying that when my kids look at me like an asshole. That was no direct thing to him, and that when I said "bring it on, bitch," it was pretty much he was calling me out, telling me he beat my ass in front of a whole arena of people. So sorry for defending myself. I apologize.
He said it's personal. Do you feel like this is personal now?
I mean, I think every fight's personal, no matter what. I think you're fighting another man, another octagon, just do against him, and it's always personal.
We all know that this Saturday has to take place, but for you personally, do you still want to see the winner of this fight Tom Aspinall to unify the heavyweight title?
Was that for me?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Do you want to see the winner fight Tom?
The winner should absolutely fight Tom.
What is your reaction to Dana saying the winner of this fight has to fight Tom, that you won't be fighting Alex if you win?
I have no reaction. Right now I'm focused on Saturday. Saturday is just a few days away, and that's the biggest thing for me right now.
So, absolutely no thoughts on Alex next or anything, just fully focused on Stipe?
I did a really long press conference yesterday, and I feel like I really broke it down for everybody, exactly how I felt. So tonight, it's all about Stipe.
Stipe, I know you feel definitively you're going to win this fight. If that's what happens, do you feel an immediate rematch with Jon Jones is what would happen because he has never been beaten?
I mean, yeah, but right now I'm worried about Saturday. So yeah, once I get it done, yeah, we'll talk.
In the long build-up to this fight, the man to your right has repeatedly campaigned for Jon Jones as the pound-for-pound greatest of all time. Has that affected your mindset during the build-up, and what are your honest thoughts on Dana singing your opponent's praises?
I mean, nothing new. I mean, Jon's done well. I mean, he's pound for pound, he's the best. You know, they call him the GOAT, and it is what it is. Nothing new to me, and listen, I train just as hard as anyone else.
I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for the compliment. I've been here for a long time. I've beat generations of fighters, and I believe Dana knows what he's talking about, so I'm grateful for it, and I try to live up to it with every performance.
You've just heard the reaction from the crowd and Dana's reaction of what they expect next in the heavyweight division. It is the last time that we see you inside the UFC octagon. How do you want these good people to remember your time in the UFC?
That's a great question. Thanks for asking it. I want to be remembered as a guy who came, saw, and conquered. Simple as that. Thank you.
Who is the pound for pound #1 in the UFC, and who is the greatest of all time?
Listen, it is my belief that as long as this guy is active, he's the best. He's the pound-for-pound best in the world, and he's the greatest of all time.
Thank you.
Stipe, you've been an underdog betting-wise against Fabricio Verdum, Junior Dos Santos, Francis, DC, but you're coming in as the longest odds of your entire career right now. Why do you think the public has overlooked your ability to step back in the ring and get it done?
I don't care. I've never cared about the odds. You know, Vegas hates me, and I'm gonna keep it that way.